White suburbs depend on the infrastructure that a city like Newark provides. Airports, seaports, the power plant, even your toilet that you flush ends up in our backyard. The garbage you throw out ends up in our backyard.
If I look outside my window, I can see the garbage incinerator. It really shouldn't be like that, you know? These type of factories and Superfunds and stuff should not be that close to Black and brown communities.
That's all the infrastructure that no one else wants to live with and is invisible to most people. Yet we ask communities of color and poor communities, we demand that they accept those things.
These simple daily acts reverberate in the communities that are at the points of extraction, production, transport, and waste dumping.
We have the third largest seaport in the country in our backyard. We see all these goods that come from all over the world that come through our community, and we have a lot of pollution that comes from that as well. We also have one of the largest Superfund sites in the country. It's a dioxin Superfund site in the Passaic River. My family immigrated to the city of Newark in the early 80s. As a child, seeing conditions of the neighborhood being so polluted, and that really was what inspired me to get involved. "30, 40 years ago, there was, to convince a regulatory agency to even acknowledge that environmental injustice existed was a big deal. And then 20 years ago, states started to acknowledge, yes, maybe we have a problem.
We faced urgent environmental and economic challenges that demand a new way of thinking and a new way of organizing our efforts here in the White House and in the national government.
And then 10 years ago, they started to develop executive orders and processes and procedures and task forces, but still no real policy that said we can say no to industry. And just this year in the state of New Jersey, we've gotten a commitment from the governor and from legislators to signal that they're ready to put together a bill that actually addresses permitting.
Ensuring that the voices of our environmental justice communities are heard when development permits are being sought is in itself a matter of justice.
We have for too long ignored the consequences of rapid consumerism and industrialization and globalization without any thought to the communities that have been sacrificed along the way. And the time for accounting is coming. Just Climate Future to me really means that everyone has the opportunity to not just survive climate change, because climate change is going to happen, but they're going to find opportunities to thrive and to live fulfilling, regenerative lives, and not just for the few who can afford it, but for everyone.